Hammer in Powers observing, you know? That's what I was after, because I could see her in the background before, yeah? She's there. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer in Powers observing, you know? Oh, observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper! This face. I love this face. I love this face. Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. Not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Oh. I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from there then till 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m, right? Wait. I was at the main gate from then till 5. Well, we know she left at some point. You were watching there the whole time? No breaks, not even a second? Of course! Oh, I'm a professional, you know. Are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? It's just after seeing those donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Whippersnapper. Oh, snipper whapper. Whoops, snipper whapper. Hey, Chasted. There's an emote on the granny. Oh, there really is. Look at it. It's so perfect. That's all I could think of, actually, when I first saw it was, you know what? I want to change the hair to shoulder-length blonde. And just as is. Just change the hair. Change the hair to shoulder-length, ready blonde, and we're a go. Happy New Year, Chasted. Snipper whapper. Snipper whapper. Oh, Windbag's losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time? Very well. What did you see? Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m, right? See, I can't use Karen. I can't call it a Karen because that's actually my mum's name. So it has to be Karen with Q. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m, right? Well, interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. Okay, now. Let me get this straight, old bag. Ms. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday you saw Poster Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Ms. Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? This look here too, I would happily emote this. I don't know what expression that is. but I want it. I know one of them I took a screenshot of when I was playing this before, because I just couldn't resist it. It was like, okay, I want to do something with this. I don't know what yet. Potence? I think it's just more like smugness. Like, she's a bit, She's got a smugness happening there. Dearie. Yeah, exactly. Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. That cringe she had there too. See, the expressions in this game are just so emote. Because she had that moment then too, though. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Have. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information you have in your possession ahead of time. Why was I to know everyone would be so nosy in a fucking courtroom where it would make sense to be nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow. The old bag has left Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. All right. Never say anything. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had a sprained ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her till she squeals. No, I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Objection! Bullshit! Whippersnapper! Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know, I'm not anyone to point fingers at behind their backs. Anything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. You today always whining about it. That did not disappoint. I'm so glad she rambled there. It was so fitting. Mr. Wright, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. She's annoying. I think Edgeworth has met his match. That morning, through the run through the action scene, ice or powers, trip and fall. I don't have anything on hand. Let's just try press. Trip and fall. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So, Powers sprained his ankle. I helped him make it better, of course. You helped him make it better? I'm gonna have to read this out loud. Here we go. I kissed it where it hurt. I'm an old lady. What do you expect me to do? Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, here? She was on cleaning duty. Oh, she was cleaning up backdrops, I think. But she didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. They broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? He did. His own samurai spear. Then how did... His samurai spear, the murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. Yeah. I better write this down in the court record. That doesn't seem like it would make for a good murder weapon if it's been broken in the handle, because it'd snap as you put in force. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. I'm just hitting that button and everything. Oh, not so bad. He couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Now, we know that because he was drugged there, right? Or it looked to me like he'd been drugged. Thus, the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Oh, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Oh. Oh. Actually, well... we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. Well, yeah, we know it was the second photo, right? My hair is driving me nuts under there. Okay. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. But we have to consider that possibility also. Yes, I was trying to point out that it was On that photo, you can see it's photo 2. Photo 1 is deleted, missing, gone. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony? Please. Oh, no need to ask twice. Witness testimony again. The time of Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? Right, this is not the one I can object to, I don't think. Nah. But we got this updated. The only person I saw go through the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. Objection. Let me object. If they had, I would have seen them. So no one else went to the studio? No one? Then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examination. Again. At the time of Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? I do believe that is true, actually. And the only person I saw go into the studio before then was Will Powers. Now, look here, photo 2. Objection! Come on. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. Look this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me cry. Because it says photo number 2. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate of the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anybody passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. That is not what she wanted to say. That is not what she was originally going to say. She edited herself there. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer at the guard station records all security camera data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. Just if law doesn't work out for you. That very computer printed out this photo. Note on the back. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15, 2 p.m, photo number 2, bitch, 2. That even I know that means it was taken 2 p.m, October 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it was really the only photo? She deleted a photo. Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. He always looks so surprised, like he knew a thing. She got something right. Oh my god. In a game? Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. I can too, bitch. This evidence shows... I still don't have a suitable piece of paper. It green screens out anyway. If I turn it green screens. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to this. With access, the security lady herself. Watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers, alright? I'm sticking with that story. Put the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people, not 1, went by. Oh, well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean. And the witness explained to the court. I don't understand these newfangled computer things. I'm too old to get it. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to. But I don't know what this means either. Hey, some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Dramatic. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Ms. Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you can put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. Again. Witness testimony. The 4th cut. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Mrs. Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Duh. Right. Anyway, Miss Wright will begin the cross-examination. Oh, Mr. Wright. Whoops. Well, I'd say this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Okay. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on security, check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Yeah, she kept... Like an actor who regularly works there, she thought that was suspicious enough to keep. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Ms. Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo on that day. And what was it? Well, who the heck was in that photo that you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys are real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate, so no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. I think I tried to inspect that and it wouldn't let me. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in, yeah? They come in through the drain? Well, I told you they were freaks. Mm-hmm. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Mm-hmm. Kids. So on the photo you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. So, a boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect, right? At least a witness, surely. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new evidence. Information. Whoops. And no forgetting vital information this time. Let me just get my Nicorette. October 18, 11:08, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes? Oh, whoops. I think I got the voices mixed up then. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? And you didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? Well, how should I know? I was drunk and passed out, wasn't I? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does that leave me? It doesn't look good. I can't sniff. My nose is too blocked up to sniff, so... Sniff. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First, we should play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we get another day. Right. But we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. So we have to focus on the kid. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. I'm watching the timer for the incoming ad break, too. Hey, Nick, it's time. Time for an ad break. Okay, let's go. Because I'm looking at the counter. So we might just let the ad break run, I think. What does that mean? Please, I don't like the sound. I don't sigh like that. What? What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. That's the best sniff I got right now. Alright. Tab will take me there. Alright. Because there's an ad that's about to run and I wouldn't mind a break myself. Because I think I explained earlier, I still do have some COVID symptoms, so I am going to go to the break screen for a bit.